Right. That's always a great question, but it's a particularly important question in the Russian context, right? One of the things that Putin has done is absolutely decimated every independent institution there is. People sometimes ask, well, what if there was a coup against Putin? Could they take him out? Well, the last time there was a coup against a major Soviet leader, Nikita Sergeyevich Khrushchev, it was the Politburo that decided to get rid of him. There is no Politburo in Russia that could take Putin out. He's not talking to anybody but the four people that he's chosen: the head of the FSB, the head of his military, the head of intelligence. He's gotten totally isolated. And so in that sense, when there are no checks and balances, then the role of personality becomes enormous. His personal grudges become the grudges of the nation. What's interesting is that his narratives don't work at all in the West. They don't make sense. The toxic mix of NATO and denazification and all these things just are not registering in the West. But inside Russia, they seem to be working. He's been celebrating World War II so extensively, and people participate in the commemoration of World War II, that they're ready to believe that there are Nazis somewhere that they personally, heroically can battle. They simultaneously hold two completely contradictory thoughts. There's no war in Ukraine, and we will fight to the end. We will suffer sanctions. They will get us. They will try to get us, but we will withhold. We will hold out. So I think that suffering, victimized, besieged Russia is working. How long it will work is hard to know. It's also a dilemma for the West. If they up sanctions, then the Russian people say, oh, see, they are out to get us. If we don't up sanctions, then we aren't defending the Ukrainians even a little bit that we're doing. So his personality in the ways in which he has successfully dominated is very important, but it's also a key to understand all the enablers around him who've tried to make him the solo ruler, because then they get more goodies. They stand closer to the ruler, they have more power themselves. They do what the ruler wants them to do, then he gives them another company to control or another. It's absolutely futile. He gives them their fiefdom, they owe their fiefdoms to him. They can criticize that fiefdom process only when they're outside the country. There are a few people outside the country who've said, oh, this is terrible, we should have peace, but not the ones inside the country. So we will see. Certainly his personality is playing an enormous role.